All right, yeah. So today we're gonna review Mastermind by Rick Ross. Um, Pretty much how I thought about it. I give it a C, C plus tops. I think the more I listen to it, the more I like it. Like the production's obviously great. You know what you're getting with Ross. Um, the beats were good. Not as good as God Forgives and I Don't. I don't think so. Like I'll say, the first time I listened to it, I thought honestly I was really disappointed. I thought there might have been like 4 songs tops, but now that it's been out for a couple months, and I like really thought about it, really like listened to the whole thing all the way through, I won't say it's as bad as I originally thought, but it's not like great. It didn't push Ross to that next level. Like he's been on a nice stretch. He's been on a nice run of albums, but I don't think this pushed him. I don't think this is better than really much better than anything else he's done. Like I don't think this really added to his legacy. Like I don't know how you felt about it.
I don't think it touched his legacy at all. I don't think it affected it. I don't think it helped it. I don't think it did it for his legacy. Um, First listen to the album, again, I agree with you. I was completely disappointed. Second listen, still disappointed. I felt the album started off, and then the intro is nice intro to an album. First 2 songs, you know what I mean? It was
Yeah,
that rose, it was the
definitely,
head bumping,
definitely.
boss feel. The next probably 6, 7 songs.
The first half was weak.
Wow, so bad. I mean, bad. And I didn't feel there was no lyricism. The beats weren't nice. I don't know if he was trying to get away
Too many
from
trap beats.
I wouldn't even say that. It wasn't necessarily trap. It was just, I don't know. It was just kind of an experimental thing for Rose.
Yeah,
I feel like
the skits, like, and I felt like the skits kind of filled it up too much.
I didn't mind the skits on the album per se. I don't think the skits were funny. I didn't.
They
think
didn't
the
really
skits
add to it.
They did not add to the album at all. I didn't mind the skits, but it didn't help the album at all.
Like in 2014, not to cut you off, like are skits really even necessary? Like I feel like YG's album, like it was kind of funny.
Well, to be honest, when it comes to skits, I mean, there's no one like M skits to keep it real
True.
with you. I mean, Eminem
True.
skits is definitely.
It's not just because we're white. I mean,
No. But
I love YG skits on his album. Like Snoop Dogg has skits. I mean,
yeah, Snoop has some decent skits.
but
But no, back to this album. Very disappointed. I mean,
what do you think of the features? Yeah.
feature wise, I was a fan of the features. Not as good as the features in God Forgives I Don't. I mean, you got Nas. I mean, you kind of replaced him with Jay-Z. I mean, I wouldn't call that a replacement, but yeah, but the Jay-Z song was weak.
Too repetitive. The sample was too repetitive. Like
Sample was nice, but I agree, too repetitive.
Like, they
and
coulda
it
did
too
more.
much, and it was too much. And I don't feel the lyricism was there for Jay-Z
Yeah.
or Rose. I mean, Rose is not
I
necessarily
think.
lyricist.
I mean,
but-
it's hard to say. Like I think Scarface killed it. I think.
Scarface was a great addition. Now that
Yeah, that was
my favorite
nice.
part of the
That
album.
was nice. That was nice.
Scarface of the Weekend helped the album
A lot.
to where it wasn't a fucking disaster.
I think Big Sean, Kanye, and Ross can make a better song than what they
Absolutely.
did.
Well, I thought Rose and Big Sean choked on that song. I think
Yeah.
Kanye, as soon as he got on that beat, I think Kanye just murdered it. I think he just didn't stop.
Kanye did Kanye.
Kanye just did Kanye. Like he went on Ross's shit and killed him on his own shit.
Wasn't Kanye's best verse, but like Kanye
Yeah.
put in work. Kanye put in work.
Kanye could be a lyricist.
Kanye, oh hell yeah,
Big
hell yeah.
Sean and Rose, not so much lyricist. The Thug Cry song,
I like that.
I think that was my favorite song on the album. I mean,
It was up there. Oh, top 5 song
I know
on the
it's on
album.
the radio now, and
Top 5 song on the album.
I am
Sure.
a Wayne fan, but
Cardi
yeah,
5 coming out soon. Plug.
I felt that song was definitely helped.
Yeah, no, that was definitely a top 5 song on the album. I like how they flipped. That's an old school song. I mean, French Montana on 2 songs.
I wasn't feeling
What
French
the
at all,
fuck?
but
Like-
I never feel French. I
I
never
don't-
feel French.
But that's, Pete, that was part of it. Like, I was waiting for this album. It got pushed back. They said P. Diddy was co-producing it. You think, what I mean, maybe P. Diddy worked with Big. Like, maybe P. Diddy was going to mentor Ross. Like, maybe this was gonna be something crazy. I thought this was maybe going to be close to a masterpiece. I mean, not that sounds crazy, but I think this could have been.
I think you look too much into the title of the album. I mean, Mastermind, and you weren't a master of shit.
I mean, yeah.
You didn't kill any song. There was not one song on this album that I can clearly say Rose went in on it and just murdered it. I can't say that.
Yeah, but
Kanye,
I agree with you. I agree with you.
I mean,
but
every single feature he had beat him. They beat
Scarface,
Wayne,
Meek,
Kanye. I mean, Big Sean was whatever. I mean, combat equivalent. I mean, you got killed in your own shit, man. I mean.
But like, all right, so we agree. We agree. Overall, we'll say it's like a C.
He didn't bring you know what I mean? I mean, Jay-Z's top 5 all time, but other than Jay-Z and maybe Kanye, he didn't bring, you know what I mean?
Meek's got some
phenomenal lyricists.
No.
For you get did in on your own shit every time.
And I would say the more I listen to it, like, and I agree. I thought the shit was whack the first time I heard it.
Yeah.
The more I listen to it, honestly, I agree. The more I listen to it, I really started listening to his bars. Like, I think he had some nice lines, like, but nothing. What's going on, man? Pretty good. We'll just head it aside. But it's actually going pretty good too. But yeah, overall, like, the more I listen to it, like, I do think he had some bars on it. Like, I agree with you, like. There wasn't really anything that stood out to me, like, in his bar, but, like, I think that, like, I agree with you. The song with Jeezy, like, that did nothing to the album. Black and White, I agree, that was kind of corny.
What a corny song that was.
That was kind of corny. That was a corny-ass song.
The hooks were corny throughout the album.
Yeah.
The hooks were corny throughout the album.
Yeah.
Rose, get somebody else to do your hooks, my brother. Like.
Yeah, he didn't really have any hooks, like, besides Thug Cry. Like, that was a nice chorus, like, besides Thug Cry, but that was, like...
the album, I mean, was it rushed? I don't know. Big disappointment on the album.
Compared to God Forgives and I Don't.
Oh, it's not even close.
Okay.
God Forgives I Don't is arguably his best album. I personally would feel more Port of Miami. I feel that album better.
His early shit.
But God Forgives I Don't. That's a nice Rose. I mean, he had good features, and there was he outdid on his features in that album as well. Probably, but not as bad as this one.
I mean, but what I think about, like, you're still getting that Ross. Like, if you like Ross, you're gonna like this shit. Like, but like, honestly, like, the beats fit Ross. Like, besides Black and White, which I actually like Mafia music. You didn't like it. I thought it was different, like the reggae feel. Like, you know, he's from Miami. I thought that was kind of cool.
It wasn't necessarily that I didn't feel it. I just, out of all the Mafia music, Mafia music is, you know what I mean?
I got you.
Everyone has been really nice.
I got you.
Everyone. First one, second one.
I got
you. Nice. This one,
I mean, overall, I agree with you. Like, there's probably like four songs I hear that they did nothing. But like, to be honest with you, like the beats were still nice. The beats were nice.
Beats are always nice. Right?
So like the thing is like what like on his next project, like I don't know what Ross could do differently. Like I think the beats, what he does nice. I think he's on a nice little run. Like I don't know what would you like to see Ross do differently? Like I think the beats are perfect. I think he's made his own style, like that orchestrated hip hop. Like
what I would like to see Rose do would make a 10 to 12 song album, not 19.
Yeah. 10 songs.
Give it more of a mixtape feel. Maybe incorporate not necessarily. It doesn't have to be a concept album, but. How about throwing, you know what I mean, like a drug dealer's life? You mean, you rap about, you know what I mean, that black and white song, like you're a black guy selling white.
Yeah.
How about start off with something like that and tell the story throughout it? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I agree.
Put some little bit of lyricism in it.
I agree. And
I mean, can he spit lyricism? I mean, yes, he has a few moments where he has some really nice lines.
Yeah.
On this album, I didn't feel like
you feel like a boss listening to this shit. Like,
you do.
Feel like a boss listening to this shit.
I mean, you throw it on your whip. It's great.
It's nice. Whether you're drunk, whether it's nice out, whether you're, you know what I mean?
But he's got other albums you can do that on.
Oh, yeah.
This album, it was real disappointment.
Yeah.
I was looking forward to this album, not as much as him. But, I mean, when it comes to Rose, I'm more of a mixtape guy. His mixtapes to me are better. I don't know if he tries too hard on the albums. I don't know if he, I don't know. But
I mean,
mixtapes to me is a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much, I mean, the song with The Weeknd was good. I mean, that was a different feature. I mean, what could he do differently? I mean, him and Wayne are a nice hookup.
They are a nice hookup.
Him and MMG are a nice, you know, you got to have him and me.
But, I mean, when you get on there, all right.
10 songs, I agree, short, like
yourself,
nice, short and sweet song.
You sign Meek Mill yourself, like, he's supposed to be your understudy, like, and your understudy comes on your track.
Yeah.
it not only
Murks
defeats you, makes you look stupid.
Yeah.
Makes you look stupid. I mean, 10 seconds, and I'm not even a Meek Mill's fan. I am not a Meek Mill fan. 10 seconds into that track with Meek Mill spitting, I was blown away. I was like, this beat beats Meek. He's showing Rose how you do this shit.
Yeah, I like
Not only that, but then you hear that. You hear your verse, then you hear Meek's verse.
Yeah.
You're still gonna put it out? I mean, you don't go back in the booth and maybe want to rewrite some shit. You know what I mean? I just felt like he put this together, trying to make some money.
I agree. I mean,
the title of the album, I thought Mastermind. Why would you title that?
Yeah.
A couple of the titles of the songs, I didn't feel like they felt the song.
Overall, as far as mainstream rappers go, like him and Wayne, like Ross is still like probably a top 10 mainstream rapper.
Yes. And like I said, that Thug Cry song,
I like that.
It was a great song. That was a great song. And not only that, because the previous joint with John, you know what I mean, like that was on the radio on the Carter 4.
Different
bumping.
Feel.
That was bumping. You know what I mean, like you put it in the club.
This was a different feel.
This was a laid back, and two guys who were not necessarily lyricists.
Yeah.
Tried to be. Did they succeed? Not really, but.
Beat was nice. Justice League
slowed it down. Nice R&B flow a little bit. Like it was a nice change. But
I like that. That was a top 5 song on the album. That was definitely top 5.
But the thing that really killed it is the way you ended that song. Like, let me pep on you, motherfucking Wayne. I mean that is a very weak ass fucking line.
Yeah, I agree.
You got a weak line. Put it in the middle of your track. Put it in the middle of your verse. That's how you end it. You're supposed to end the song letting us, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta end it with an exclamation point. End that shit strong. When you're a fucking boss, you gotta end that shit strong, man. Overall, we think C plus tops. Not his best. I don't think it's his worst. But Mastermind, not bad overall. Not a bad listen.
My personal opinion, I think it's his worst album he's made. I don't know if he needs to hit the booth and smoke a little weed or maybe sip and lean on this.
Yeah, album. I mean, I don't know what I'd like to see him do. I agree. Maybe something concept. Maybe like a 10-song thing. Maybe even try something different. He did try. Yeah.
That auto-tune. I don't feel him an autotune. I do not feel you an autotune. You are supposed to be a boss ass guy.
Like, yeah, I mean he tried something. He tried something with The Weeknd, and I like that.
I didn't like his verse on it. The beat.
Yeah. Verse was weak.
Weeknd killed that. Like as soon as it came on, you know what I mean. I'm listening to it. I'm like, all right, The Weeknd. Like I'm like maybe this album might turn around.
I like him and Nas.
Nas can go with anybody. I think me and Nas can make a great album.
Overall, we say C plus tops. He thinks it's even a little worse. Not his best work.
C at best.
But
out of 5 stars, I'm giving you a 2.5, and I'm kind of being generous with 0.5.
Yeah, and that's how I felt at first. That is how I felt. Like I thought this shit was just weak at first, but I don't know. I thought now that it's been out for a while, I looked at it a little differently. But
back to the P Diddy thing, like. Biggie made your motherfucking ass. You are fucking scrub.
I think Diddy's. I mean, I think Diddy. I think Diddy. Like he has that business sense, like Jay. You know what I mean? Like Ciroc. Like he's had show. He had a label, but like musically, bro. French Montana, bro. Fucking French Montana, dog.
Your best signing was MGK. That's your best fucking signing.
He signed MGK. Yeah, I mean.
MGK. But guess what? That man's album was weak. So you know what? You fucking suck.
Yeah, Diddy. Yeah.
Fuck Diddy.
He got lucky.
Fuck Diddy.
He got lucky, but
yeah.
Shit. That was a side note. But anyways, hey, catch us next week. Let us know what you want us to review. I mean, shit, anything you want. But that's it. That's Mastermind. That's Mastermind for you.
Bean sound, brother.